Hello, this video will explain the checks and survey methods WCMC uses when completing topographic surveys to ensure we achieve 100% in our data capture and processing. The video includes a survey overview, the specification criteria for profile and baseline surveys, and a description of the necessary deliverables and formatting. You can navigate between the sections using the colours as a guide. During survey planning, we conduct the following checks. Is a site visit required before survey to assess health and safety issues, control locations, public presence, parking and environmental factors? Do we have enough time and resources to complete the planned survey in a single or consecutive tidal window, and can any adjacent survey units also be completed in this window? Have we checked permissions as well as environmental assents, which can now be checked against the contractor map on our website? And have we checked to see if an E2 or E6 needs to be installed, which can also be checked on our website? We also check the weather and storm surge forecasts. We tend to check platforms such as the UK Met Office and the National Tidal and Sea Level Facility. Whilst on site, we make sure of the following. Are all surveyors in agreement of the feature code which represents the sediment surface type? You can check section 3.16 of the WCMC specification for reference. Have all surveyors recorded pre and post survey checks to within 30 mm of a control point? Has all the information required for the survey report been collected? See the list here. When surveying profiles, we determine the landward boundary to be surveyed at each location by the beachhead type. This can be defined by any of the diagrams on screen. We also check that our staked points lie within plus or minus 0.1 meters of the predefined line, which can be checked against the brief documents. We ensure all our points are surveyed at each change in slope, with intervals not exceeding the required point spacing criteria as displayed by the figure on screen. To help with this, each surveyor counts the number of steps taken to reach 4 meters. We aim to capture data beyond the minimum seaward boundary, defined as the mean low water spring depth. This information can be found in the brief documents. At each profile, we ensure 5 photographs are taken, 4 from the beachhead and 1 from the seaward boundary. Our baseline surveys comprise staked out 2D profile lines at 50 meters and continuous alongshore lines. We make sure that all point heights along all alongshore lines are surveyed at a point spacing not exceeding 5 meters and capturing all features of the beach. The same cross-shore spacing pattern used in profile surveys also applies here. We aim to capture a continuous alongshore line beyond the minimum seaward boundary defined as the mean low water spring depth. Following the completion of survey, we aim to process all data within 14 days. Before publishing data, we quality check the deliverables for each survey unit against the specification requirements. A single survey unit includes a zip folder of raw data files, a metadata report including the desired information and format displayed here, a survey report. We highlight the importance of any additional information, for example, explanation of failures to meet specification requirements. We provide 1 report per survey unit, a folder of profile images, and the survey profile or baseline TXT files. We name all files using the format described in section 3.18 of the specification. If a survey was carried out over consecutive days, we name all files with the last date of survey. If there are any issues with the data following QC, we aim to rectify all processing issues within 5 days. If they cannot be rectified in the office, then a resurvey will be required.